Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Once again, Guardians of the Galaxy. And more importantly than what I was about to intro with, hello to Blobbity Blah. Blobbity Blah, I hope that you are doing well. We did send a private message over just to clarify for anybody, we are recording this on March 1st, 2022, and if you're watching this at some point in the future, Russia has several days ago now launched an invasion of the country of Ukraine, and Blobbity Blah, Papalotko, and I assume some of the other people that we've met by way of them live much closer than we do. They live, I think, primarily in Slovakia, which of course is not Ukraine, but it's close enough that there might be some side effects from everything happening in the region. And also, Czechoslovakia was, I'm real bad on world history, but they were once part of the Soviet Union as well, and I can imagine that there would be a lot of heightened tensions there. So, oh, Blobbity Blah just replied now, so I did not have a chance to see that before we went live, Blobbity Blah, but on the whole, if we were to just cover one primary thing, I sincerely hope that you, Papalotko, and everyone of your friends and family is doing okay, and I will look forward to seeing that response afterwards. Long story short, Blobbity Blah says, we are fine, helping out how we can. We are not threatened right now. I'm very relieved to hear that, and I hope things continue to be okay. With that said, on to way less important things here in the worlds of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and Twitter itself. Again, Guardians. I keep, speeding through the word, and I'm sorry about that. The multiple people that we follow here on Twitch have been having some technical issues today, so if this stream bottoms out, stops functioning properly, and we need to reset, then we might hold on to this save game just in case it doesn't go the way that we hoped. That is well more than enough of an intro, so let's go ahead and hit continue. Aside from those things, I hope everybody is doing well out there and having a good day. I'm really glad that Blobbity Blah is here. It had been a few days since we'd heard from him, and I'm just glad that everything is currently okay. Okay, so we have a goal to pilot the Milano. I think we just mostly see a star field out here, but it is nice to just sort of... Oh, we are, I think, moving. What's going to happen? Yep, straight into the ship. Blobbity Blah says, I will hang out a bit, but I want to play 2 sometime soon, so I don't want any spoilers. Blobbity Blah, so I will say, just before we do anything that might trigger a spoiler, this game is really good. It's very, very good, and I from what I've seen so far, I definitely recommend it. I will also throw out there, sorry, because the characters, I will say this, the characters never stop talking. Never at all. Not in a bad way, just in a way that sometimes makes talking and streaming a little bit challenging. If you have not seen it, and I don't know if this is different overseas, like in other parts of the world, I will say that I believe this game was just announced as being on Xbox Game Pass this month as of February 2022. So if you have Xbox Game Pass and it's available for you in your region, that might be a great time to play it. All right, so there's the cockpit. Let's go around and see what else we can find. We can look out, see the other windows. And I'm also going to see if we want to look into all the rooms.
Worried about the broken communications array, Rodent. A potential client might contact us and find our messaging system unavailable.
Our inbox has been dry for cycles, Drax.
Perhaps because some of us shirk our duty to distribute cards of business.
I am Groot. Yeah, Groot does enough distributing for all of us.
I don't see anything new to interact with. I do like the fact that Gamora has, figurines that are important to her. That hasn't really come up in the movies, so I don't know if that's an established part of her character.
Wiring as its diet.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm Groot.
Oh, nice! You made a cute little pen.
I am Groot.
Yeah, it better stay out of my fur.
You didn't mean to chew up the comms, did you? Looks sturdy enough. You sure it'll be okay in there?
I am Groot.
Does it always make this sound? Okay, well, we have no further options with it. I'm just, like... We all remember when this thing was a pair of eyes in the dark and moving around in light speed to, like, stay in the shadows. We've also seen other things in the Guardians world that are shapeshifters and stuff. I'm a little bit surprised that everybody's just cool with hanging out with this thing, but I guess it poses no immediate threat of death right this second, so it's probably fine.
It looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it.
That's like a... Is that a
Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it. You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years... Do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us. I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or... I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real.
Hello to Leopard. So just a couple idle questions that I can't imagine there are answers to. If Star-Lord did not have a translation thing in his head, would he still hear Groot say in American English, "I am Groot"? Or would it sound even less comprehensible than that? Because either way, it raises all sorts of questions. There was a second thing, and now I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, I guess it's just, there must exist, like, in the however many decades that the Guardians of the Galaxy have been running. Holy hell, Marquack, thank you so much for the cheer. That knocked the thought right out of my head. Marquack, I hope that you're doing well. I did get a chance to hear you on McMaster's stream. That was, you guys were playing... What was it? Was it Project Zomboid? No, that doesn't sound right. You guys were all playing. This was like a week and a half ago at this point. And I was in there and I was watching and I was going to talk to you about it the next time you were on, and then it's just been such a busy time that I haven't seen you since then. It wasn't Vermintide. You'll remind me in a second. Red Dead Online. Yes. I just wanted to let you know that was a lot of fun to watch. Like that, I really enjoy watching you guys all hang out and like chat about stuff. Leopard says also, never explained comic book translators were just a Deus Ex hand wave. So one other question. This is what I was going to say. There must at some point in Guardians of the Galaxy lore in the comic books be like, you do get to hear from Groot. You do get some sort of illumination on what he's thinking, what he's saying, what he Like, it's just endlessly interesting to me that in that sort of Star Wars way of things, he understands everything that everyone says to him, but is somehow not able to reflect back in a language that anyone understands, except for, like, Rocket? And then how did Rocket learn? Just so many questions.
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scud like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding.
I am Groot.
You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation.
I am Groot.
They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet.
I am Groot.
Glad we had this little chat.
I am Groot.
Awesome. Cool.
Also, just the fact that all of his ideas are expressed in that three-word arrangement. Like, he never goes, I am Groot, I am I Groot. Like, it's always the same three words with different intonations. I'm overthinking this and I know it. I just... Okay, still got the weapons in there. Still not helpful to me.
Nice. Is that one from Seknarf 9? I bet it loves water.
Why would we bring that aboard? Leopard is saying, in the Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon, when the Guardians meet the Avengers, they need the Soul Stone from Adam Warlock for the Avengers to understand them.
I am pondering our latest mission.
I get you. Finally get a win, but no. Gotta
All
get
of them?
our cash to Novacore.
I do not
Or is
consider Sentinel
Star-Lord
9 a
not
successful heroic
in that
venture.
particular group?
Successful.
Oh, you know, we
got
didn't try to talk to,
not 'cause it was heroic.
Didn't you say the same thing after Zootopia?
That one was a bit higher on the heroism scale.
Bank robberies are not heroic.
Yeah, they are. Banks are evil.
Alright, let's...
Penny for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
It's money. Like units. The saying means I'd pay to know what you're thinking.
We must use our currency to pay the Novacore fine, or we risk...
Drax. Just tell me what's up.
I am realizing that I do not know as much as I thought I did. Our visit to Seknarf 9 was not what I expected.
Because Lady Hellbender isn't a giant?
She is definitely not. That is only part of it, Peter Quill. On our way to her fortress, I realized that many of my assumptions about this team have been incorrect as well.
Really?
The assassin and the rodent. Without them and the tree fighting nobly beside us, we would not be alive right now.
I told you, they're not bad people just because they have a bad past. Life is complicated, Drax. Things are never simple.
On Katath, it was. I had a family that I cherished and a certainty about life that I no longer possess.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time.
Alright, and I think Gamora's gonna be up here?
Gamora, did you find... Are those dolls?
Yes. No. Doesn't matter. The Halosobe's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console.
No, wait a second, because Leopard is saying, yes, even Star-Lord doesn't speak English. What does he speak? And also, like, he grew up speaking English. Is something about the translator render him unable to... Boy, just, you know what? I'm not sure that we need to... I'm
So
concerned...
You surprised me.
I'm concerned that I'm going to like drag Leopard into a stream-long explanation of Guardians of the Galaxy lore when in fact it's fine, don't worry about it. They all speak everything except Groot, who speaks nothing. I'm very surprised that having spent his first 10 to 12, 14 years on Earth in America, that Star-Lord can't choose to speak English if he wants to, but I'm sure there's comic book explanations for it.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
No, back off.
Okay, you put it that way. So you said Corell's in the Teo system. Any idea what's out there?
It looks like her ship is docked at a Novacore station called the Rock.
Wow. Do they have another one named the Jazz?
I don't think so. Thankfully, the docking procedure is automated at the station. No need to wait for Rocket to fix the comms.
Am I allowed to spoil Wing Commander 2,
Time's ticking away, Peter.
a game that came out in like, I don't know, 1991 or something
Corell is
like that?
probably moder-
Oh my god, they never stop talking. I'm just saying that like jazz and space operas have a negative connotation for me, and that's all I'll say.
Bring this ship.
Okay, Corell, get ready to be impressed.
You made the right call.
Oh, Markrox put a picture to the cover of the very first Groot appearance in chat. I'm gonna take a look at that. Can we open that now so I can see it later? Oh yeah, there it is.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
We know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hal's Hope.
Apparently, Groot was apparently like a stump. Weird stump monster. He looks a bit like if you pulled...
Going to my ship.
Relax, standard Nova Corps procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing.
If you vacuumed all the muck off of Swamp
All right,
Thing...
let's pay that fine.
This is going to be one of those comments that people... I'm sure there's going to be a group of people in the world...
Good question. Hey.
are unhappy with, but wouldn't it be awesome to have an open world or like open galaxy Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, I am enjoying the more linear level based version of this. Like, I'm really having a good time, but just the idea of having your own ship, being able to take on jobs, choose where you want to go, which factions to align with, how much you get paid versus how much you have to pay to like stock up in supplies. I'd love a game like that. And this universe is so vibrant. It'd be awesome.
Gamora, you've been in a Nova Corps station. They got public restrooms.
We have a toilet right here, Groot.
Our bathroom is quite cramped for a being of his stature.
He can bend.
Oh, wait, did I
Do I get a
spend my
raise for
points? No, nope. We've got points. I did not spend these last episode. So, shield points regenerate more quickly, always a safe trick. Also, that they regenerate more quickly, but we've done a bunch of those, man. I want to do something cool. You know what I really want? I want Charge Shot. Quickly pressing R2 twice charges a shot, release to deliver a hit that inflicts both stagger and physical damage. I want that one. I've wanted it for a long time. We're going to take it.
Got you covered.
Now, we've also got this one. Consume less charge when firing the element guns, which means you have to do that, like, reload thing less commonly. I want that, too.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I think Consumables Magnet will probably be one of the last things that we get, because it just seems like such a basic quality of life thing. Maybe that's what everybody else got first, but I don't know.
Ain't gonna get craftsmanship like that anywhere else.
Yeah, Markwak, thank you for the link. Oh, hold on. The charge shot is an additional move you can use to deal stagger damage directly with your weapon, which is good because we've needed that. Double tap, release R2 to shoot, stagger, and physical damage. Got it. Nobody ever closes this thing. There's going to be some plot element later on where, like, all of the beer is warm, and therefore, like, Rocket Raccoon gets pulled in half.
Rocket'll come around, just try not to eat anything else, okay? Ready to pay our fine?
Even Groot can see you're here for some blueberry pie. I'm going on the record that I don't want to be here, and that being here is a mistake.
Wait, is there more?
Wanna bet on who can flip off the most officers before they catch us?
Not in the mood.
Okay. I thought you'd like that.
I'm Groot.
It ain't a station shaped like a rock, it's a rock shaped like a station.
I wonder if in that original comic book he also just said, I am Groot all the time.
You ever been to the Rock before?
Yeah, looks like every other Nova Corps station.
Any chance you know how to get around this place?
You don't get around. You're either brought in or you stick to the reception desk.
This reminds me of when I surrendered to the authorities.
What was it like?
Liberating.
Something tells me we'll be out of here faster than your prison sentence.
Depends if you still plan on mating with Centurion Ko-Rel.
Markwak is asking, oh, and hello to Borlak. Borlak, I really enjoyed the stream that you were doing with your daughter. I have one question, and if this is too personal, I'm just curious. Both you and I meant to pause it. Both you and your wife have what sound to my American ears as a British accent, but when your daughter speaks, it doesn't sound like she does. And I'm just, does she just not have an accent? I was just curious about that because I would have thought that, I mean, she's so young and she's growing up in a household where both of her parents speak with a certain style. I was just curious about that. You need not answer. I was just curious. I will say that I really enjoy watching the two of you play Raft together, and we had a chance to see some of that earlier. Markwak is also asking, would I be right to assume that you're enjoying Guardians? Markwak, I'm having a great time. Like, I will say the same thing to you that I said to blah 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 a little bit ago. If you have any interest in playing this, like, you haven't seen any combat yet, but so far at this stage definitely recommend it, and my understanding is that it's going to be available on Game Pass this month, if not already. So if you want to avoid any spoilers, because I have a feeling that what's going to happen next involves a spoiler. You actually haven't seen any spoilers yet so far. Borlak says, Lady B is Irish, I have an English accent, and all the kids learn to speak from Disney and American YouTube. But Borlak, I don't think that's true. Your daughter didn't use nearly enough curse words. But no, I had a really fun time, and I hope you will continue to relay to Lady B that I enjoy her art streams. Okay. I assume what happens next is a spoiler, though.
Okay, here we go.
If they so much as scratched her pates, we get Nova Corps to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats, not enough butts.
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space R734PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk prior to departure.
Relax, Rocket. It's standard procedure.
You keep saying that.
This isn't exactly my first Nova Corps find. Yours either.
First time I'm paying one. Flarkin knew I should have stayed on board.
Come on. I won't let anything happen to my ship.
My ship. And you just did.
I mean anything bad. Trust me.
That's what you said about your cop girlfriend.
Hey, we got out of that just fine. Everything that happened after that, it's more of a problem. So, find Corral. Okay, so it's that way. So I want to go this way.
How should I know? Ask the former Nova cop.
Ask me what? And I wasn't actually part of Nova Corps.
Groot wants to know how...
As good as my word, Corral.
You know she can't hear you.
What? Yes, I know.
You two have some history, hey?
Yeah, we did do. History, I mean.
Corral's good people. She saved me from a Shatari bloodletter. Of course, this was after she tried to get me thrown out an airlock.
Yeah, that sounds like Corral.
Hey, listen to Captain Lovesick. Hoping your girlfriend will be all excited to see you.
What? No. I just thought there'd be more people.
Are we certain Peter Quill's former lover is not aboard her vessel?
What? Of course we are.
Also, another thing for Marquardt is apparently there's some fairly significant divergences in the story depending on things that you choose. Like, Patikin was in here for the previous episode, and his chapter 4, I think it was, went way differently. Like very, very differently based on what he described. And that's awesome. I think it gives this game a lot of replay value.
Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Is it a holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello? We're here to pay a fine. Looking for Centurion Corral?
Door's locked.
Well, we tried. Come on, let's go.
We're not leaving. We'll go to them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
Oh
So
boy.
what, now I'm supposed to hack Nova Corps security?
I mean, if you don't think you can...
Cheap shot, Quill.
We are discussing breaking into a Nova Corps facility.
It ain't breaking in if no one's here.
That is precisely when one would break in.
Ticket dispenser. Oh, we should take a ticket. I assume that's the
We are
problem.
meant to be clearing our fine, not adding to it.
We're not breaking in, we're concerned citizens.
Perhaps we simply need to wait our turn.
Highly doubt it.
Thirsty, big guy?
This machine appears to be inoperable.
Maybe they're just all out of your flavor.
Oh, do they in fact have grape?
Hey Drax, get me a can of Power Star, would you?
The machine is inoperable, and I am not in the habit of lending units.
I
Hey.
never said I'd pay you back. I don't like this. We really do need to get that door open.
Hey, I can crack it, but the panel's over there and we're stuck here.
Have you checked the other rooms, Peter?
There.
According to the monitor, there's 9 people ahead of us. But no one's here.
Okay, so now we set about. This looks very locked.
Yeah,
Right.
Nova's tech ain't that fancy. Don't expect me to hijack the world mind or anything, but I can handle some low-level security. Shut your mouth! We're supposed to be leaving.
What?
Groot says there's an air duct in the room with the controls. If there's one on this side, I may be able to get through.
He's literally looking at it right now. Chapter 3. Kalor moved his legs towards the Nexus command center, took a deep breath, and summoned the World Mind. World Mind! He commanded demandingly. Ah, the Golden Force! They cooed longingly in a cold, emotionless voice. You are supposed to be on Nova Patrol. Patrol your collective hearts, World Mind. You know why I'm here, he insisted passionately. The World Mind quivered with each precise syllable. We did not think you had noticed. Did you know you glow brighter when you see me? He asked questioningly. We are the collective minds and hearts of billions, Kalor. Any romance between us defies reason, they said sadly, but also hesitatingly, as if demanding a rebuttal. Here's my rebuttal, Kalor yelled. I am the Golden Force. My chest burns with enough love for all Zendarians. And we are all Zendarians. That is reasonable. Kalor smiled warmly inside. Another victory. So this is a romance novel, yes? Hopefully, if it's a horror novel, I really misread that. Okay, it's Rocket Raccoon time, I think.
Ain't this the way? Never a space cop when you need it.
I'd
Oops.
settle for a desk clerk.
There! One open air duct. All right, Rocket. See if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
You know, I still don't love this whole pay our fines plan, but I gotta say, messing with some Nova Corps tech ain't a bad consolation prize. Huh. There's something screwy with the power grid. It's like they're on backup only. I'm syncing the schematic to your visor.
You could do this the whole time?
Follow the circuits and let me know which junctions to switch. We'll have to pick and choose where we reroute power.
Hello to Moo. So we're doing some...
Fucking right I can. Oops.
Oops, what?
Nothing. It's fine. Maybe just don't touch. There. Fixed.
We're doing some Watch Dogs 2. Also, just very quickly. Oh, and Mia, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very quickly, Mark White is saying, I like that, referring to the divergent story beats. I know that some folks don't like to miss out if they're only going to play it once, but I like the thought that you could play multiple times and have at least somewhat different experience story-wise each time. That, and I like talking about it with people, where you're doing different things and you talk to them about what they did. I think that's cool. Also, Moo is saying, it ain't breaking if no one's here, said every cat burglar ever. That's like the deli counter at my local grocery store. I have a number 6 numbers ahead and no one else is around. Moo, that's like me going to the movie theater. When we go to the movie theater and it's like, oh, all the tickets are sold out. All of them are sold out. There's standing room only at the movie theater. You should have bought your tickets in advance. So then the next time we go, we buy the tickets in advance. And interestingly, virtually all of the seats are taken. It's very odd. Virtually all of the seats are taken. It looks like there's gonna, you're really gonna be in a packed theater. You go in there, it's a third full, maybe. We haven't gone to the theater since COVID-19, but that's how it was rocking before. Every single movie we went to go see was virtually empty, despite what the ticket purchase in advance thing, which, by the way, you always have to pay a convenience fee to buy that ticket in advance.
We'll find out.
Okay, so we can definitely get through that door. Is there someplace else I also want to go, though?
Well, you still... Ow! Fucking Nova Scott!
No, apparently not.
I didn't trip something, I just rerouted something a little prematurely.
I know where it ends. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. There could be a separate door that we'd really like to get into. I really want to get in there. See, there's some collectibles in there.
Sure,
I do not
Please
dare
continue.
think of how many monsters we will need to sell to pay off this fine.
We're in plain view of security and no one's come running. I'd guess they're not watching.
Remind me to steal a pen or something.
Floor, Peter!
Sorry. I'm
Okay.
not much of an electrician.
Oops. Well, let's not do it twice.
Prepare to be amazed.
Hey, that sort of worked.
The blast door's gonna need some extra juice. See if there's another power coming.
Yeah, there definitely is. So maybe there's no other things to try. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other receptacles or anything.
Let's go.
All right, so be it.
Oh, clever.
Presto!
Watto?
Ta-da!
That is no more clear.
Doors open.
It is conspicuously silent.
2 can play that game. Or 3.
Mobile emergency generator. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to get in here and get this stuff.
Do we really want to pay this fine and go back to being broke?
We'll still have units left over once the fine is paid.
Yeah, but not enough for anything fun. I'm telling you, I know a guy who'd pop that Nova lock for half of what we owe.
Oops.
Seems like everything was normal when Hallows Hope showed up.
Maybe that's where they are.
Yeah, collectively kissing your ex's butt.
That would form an extremely long queue.
So I was just reading that. It looks like it's just a
You guys
general
hear
thing.
that?
What?
It's the death rattle of all the things we could be spending those units on.
I have heard many death rattles. They do not sound like that.
Oh, there. You hear that?
Well, I see the collectibles.
Oh, poor little guy.
It is a thing. Your sympathies are redundant.
Out there. Hey, I'm half thing, remember?
I did not.
There it is again.
Man, this place is big.
What'd you expect?
Hey there.
You aren't Nova.
What gave it away?
Whoever y'all are, come here a minute. Hey, jumpsuit. You gotta get me out of here. I don't belong in a cage.
Nova Corps begs to differ.
Well, no one asked you, Scary Eyes.
We should not be aiding and abetting a criminal.
Weren't you a Nova Corps prisoner?
Indeed, and I served my time.
What do you know about whatever's going on here?
Not much. There was a commotion. People were talking about some mother, and then they just left.
Corel? Did you see a Centurion or a little Kree girl?
That's all I know. Come on, I helped you. Time to help me. Look for a door release or something. Hey, what did you do? Hey, where am I going? What's happening?
Wonder where it took him.
Furnace. Congrats, Quill. You just executed your first prisoner.
That seems improbable.
To be perfectly honest, I hadn't decided what to do about that. First of all,
Maybe the station got hit. I hear there's still Shatari remnants who like to attack underprotected Nova spots.
There are no signs of a struggle.
It's like everyone just disappeared.
That is not possible.
I'd be concerned that if I let that guy out, he's going to steal the ship. He's going to steal the Milano. But on the other hand, can you imagine being locked in, incarcerated, just left to starve to death? Die of dehydration? I mean, who knows? You know, I don't know what he did. I'm not sure that it would warrant that kind of
Called away. Maybe they disbanded.
The whole station?
punishment.
Whole Nova. No more cops.
The galaxy would devolve into lawlessness.
Yeah.
Maybe we just send him back to his cell. Like, that was the visitors area.
In my experience, Nova Corps do not permit visitations.
You were in the kiln. Of course you weren't allowed visitors. This isn't a supermax. How have we not run into a single Nova Corps?
Perhaps they are in a meeting.
All of them?
In my experience, meetings involve an inordinate amount of
Hey, buddy.
Well, hey, what now? I got rights.
Wait, where is he?
Now this place brings back memories.
You once served with the Nova Corps, Peter Quill.
What? No! But I had to stand in a lineup once, maybe twice. Anyway, good to be on this side of the glass.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 1, 1, 1. Nope.
Wait, digital notepad.
3, 2, 1.
Nope. So it sounds like Rocket is hacking something, so we probably need to find the key code. This one was caught impersonating a Nova Corpsman in a brothel on Contraxia. From what I can tell, his uniform, if it could be called that, he scavenged pieces either illegally or
I
from...
formally declare my objection to trespassing in a Nova Corps facility.
disreputable memorabilia outfits. The rest appears to be handmade, poorly at that. His motives for impersonating a Nova Corpsman...
I like it better this way.
They're not going to be quiet. What to do with him? Personally, I'd have him shipped back to his home planet. Available resources, figures. So it seems like he wasn't arrested on anything violent or anything.
We have have been talking extensively.
What are you doing?
I figured as long as we're here, I may as well try and dig up some juicy Nova secrets. Maybe they even got a bead on Gamora's bluer half.
Not likely.
What's that?
Nothing.
Hello to Azric and Mia. Thank you very much for Oh, Mia's doing hugs. If you could do some shout outs, that'd be awesome. But if you're busy with other stuff, understood.
What's wrong with it?
That's stuck in a loop. Behavioral procedure won't update.
So the robot version of you two.
Nova Scud. Lucky it ain't leaking coolant all over the floor.
I feel like Jack Flag.
The assassin infiltrated the facility.
Don't look at me.
I was not.
Came through here, and I didn't see him. I only heard him.
Mansion vibe from this place.
And none of that screams run away to you? Let's just transfer the units, like normal people. Elevator's out.
But the shaft above looks open. We can use it to climb up there.
You expect us to walk on that thing?
It'll hold more than the 5 of us.
Oh, hold on. We've got something to read here. That's it. I've had it. If I've said it once, I've said it a quintillion times. Do not jump in the Kratakian elevator. This is the 7th service request. 7th. I'm officially sending a formal complaint to the World Mind. Let's see how those high and mighty corpsmen like a big fat reprimand on their records. I can't believe I joined the Corps for this. And this thing that is glowing, but oh, I can scan it. All right, it is a courier bot. All right, nothing there. These guys, I'm betting that we're gonna wind up fighting a bunch of these guys, but that's a guess.
Please don't fall. Please don't fall.
That's fine.
Oh crap!
Underway. Repairs underway.
Spooky. Hello?
Oh, God, I almost walked right past this. Yeah, hello to Azric. Azric, I hope you're also having a good Tuesday.
That place on Dervani was spooky?
No.
Not even a little bit?
I have given my answer.
Oh, the look on both your faces. A bunch of babies. Oh, you were too.
Are these?
Centurion armor.
Yup. Feel free to try one on, Quill.
A true warrior requires no armor.
You wouldn't fit in one anyway.
For real? Can I try one?
If you want to get fried to a puddle of goo, each one is gene-coded by the World Mind.
Are you saying the World Mind has the genetic code of every Nova Centurion?
Yup. Word is, the bugs tried to use that against them in the war. But that's one supercomputer you can't hack. Believe me, I tried. What do you think one of these suits would go for on the black market?
Don't even think about it.
I'm not gonna. I'm just asking.
Okay, do we need to scan any of this stuff, do you think? I guess there's a few suits missing.
Some of these are empty.
Your point?
That some may be on duty.
Yeah, maybe it's a good sign.
Nothing about any of this is a good sign. Ah, no wonder the door's all jorked out. The rotor won't stop spinning.
All right, let's hope that holds. How come this one gets its own room?
Looks like a workshop. You know, I hear they anodize these things with some kind of Zendarian smart metal.
Metal cannot be smart.
Smarter than some.
Hey, not for nothing, but if anybody here heard about the, what was it, Mia? Like the 2020? When did it come out? The Invisible Man movie? It was legitimately very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
This room is austerely presented. Must be a great honor to become a Centurion.
To say the least. Each Nova Prime is selected from among the Centurions.
All right,
We have
that
a similar custom.
memo is basically don't F around. Azric says that his Tuesday hasn't been too bad and made it through. Well, hopefully on to things that are going to be more fun and more relaxing. Also, hello to Markintosh. Markintosh, I hope you're also having a good, at least a passable Tuesday. Sometimes we aim at realism. So I don't really want that one. Glide around targets for a short time while shooting. I do like the idea of that. However, Super Quill Punch. When landing a lethal blow after a jet boost dash. I want that one.
One tick. Done.
And that's all we can afford right now. For anybody who's joining this, like, this might be their first exposure to it, all those things that I'm picking up are, okay. Super Quill Punch is a strong melee finisher that will grant extra health drops when landed successfully. Dash forward with a button that doesn't exist on the controller that I'm using. Upon connecting with the enemy, press a different button that still don't have it. You'll receive extra health drops if the attack kills the enemy. And then, by the way, the confirm button is A. We did try the reset that I think it was, oh gosh, who was it? It was Donk, and one other person had, like, said, oh, try this reset for, like, the Steam controller, and it appears to have bounced right off.
For one of them suits.
Rocket?
It's gotta be close, right? Of course, you'd have to unlock them. More nothing.
There's gotta be an explanation.
You heard that guy. They just left, and so should we.
He also said something about Corel.
He said mother. Everyone's got a mother, Will.
You do not.
Point is, mother could be anyone.
Except you.
All right, what do we think here? A hacking terminal?
Rocket, do your magic.
No.
What?
I said no. When are you gonna come to your senses, Quill?
I am Groot.
And then what? He's gonna drag us halfway through this station if we let him.
Okay, so now what? Can I ask him a second time, more forcefully?
Okay. We try one more room, and if we still haven't found anything, we leave. Deal?
Fine. One more room, not two. One.
Also, who was it in that? Was that like Amanda Seyfried in The Invisible Man? Whoever it was, had a like a really, really good lead.
Door's flarked. We ain't going back that way.
I thought the Nova Corps had more ships.
I heard they got staffing issues.
From who?
People. In places with other people.
Peter Quill. I found this.
Sector 1, check in. Sector 1, sweep complete. 75% acceptance rate. It is as she promised. Have faith. The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith.
Well, the good news is we're not alone. There's lots of chatter.
Tell them I want my ship back.
My ship.
I sense there's a bet.
But it sounds like they're searching for something or someone.
Could explain why no one's around.
Who gives a flark? Tell them to get their golden butts up here.
The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith. Sector 3, check in. Sweep of Sector 3 in progress.
Hey there. Is this thing on? We're looking for Centurion Corel.
Who is we?
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We were supposed to meet Centurion Corel to pay a fine.
Hello, Guardians of the Galaxy. I would be more than happy to assist you today. Where are you now?
We're in some sort of monitoring station.
Understood. Stay where you are. We will come to you.
Well, what did they say?
They're coming to us.
I bet it wasn't.
It's about flarking time.
Where's Centurion Corel?
Have faith. She is not with us at this time.
Have faith. Really?
Anyone else seeing a purple glow around these guys?
I do not trust them. If there's an alternative plan, now may be the time to execute it.
I am Groot.
Come. All will be made clear.
What do you mean there's no Centurion Corel? Her ship's literally docked outside.
I understand your confusion. We will set your tumultuous souls at ease. Come, Guardians of the Galaxy. We will take you to the Hallis Hope. Then you too can have faith.
We should return to the ship.
Yep.
Cool. And that all sounds super great. It's just, sorry, what's your name again?
You may refer to me as Carlos.
Right. Carlos. Listen, we really need to pay our fine. Then we can go on our way, you can go on your creepy Temple of Doom way. It's a win-win for everyone.
Perhaps. Have you embraced her divine promise?
Only if I get her consent first.
For the promise to be made real, all living beings must accept it completely. Come, have faith.
Peter Quill, we cannot return the way we came.
All right, change your plans. Let's take these freaks to church.
Okay, so I want to do some scanning, if I can. Attacking groups, target clusters. Okay, so I know someone who can do that.
We are engaging in self-defense.
Also, Mia had clarified that it was Elizabeth Moss in the Invisible Man. She did a stellar job, like really good.
There's definitely something weird going on.
Hey, feel free to let him shoot you, Drax.
Is that? No, okay.
Got this one. We just wanted to pay our fine.
Our good intentions have been misconstrued.
Free lessons over here. He was gone long before I got to him.
This will not reflect well on our find.
I don't think that matters now.
With that door flarked, we gotta go out the way they came in. So expect more of them purple freaks.
Yeah, what was with that weird glow they had?
Sorcery.
Virus?
Well, we better hope it ain't contagious.
All right, just taking a quick look around. Without saying anything about the story or anything, so much of The Invisible Man is basically just a one-person show. So a huge amount of that movie rests on the shoulders of the lead actress, and Elizabeth Moss did a great job. One other thing before we continue. At this point, I just need to hear what it would sound like for, we have to get a me acting redemption to have Mia do her best impersonation of Elizabeth Holmes, doing that weird baritone thing that she apparently did during all of her like business meetings and stuff. Hello, I am Elizabeth Holmes. I want to. I have a device that will scan your blood for you. It's very good and definitely real. Please buy it.
I heard something about that in the helmet too.
Who cares? They're clearly nutso. Worldmind probably went all rogue AI and fried their brains.
Let's just find Corral. I'm sure she'll know what's going on.
Yeah, if you don't try and kill us like the last lot.
No way. Not Corral.
Looks like a standoff.
Was a standoff.
Not good.
Clark, Nova killing Nova.
Which side won?
There's your answer.
Oh man, this is bad.
We're sitting down.
I will not stand here and wait.
I don't know what's happening with the jittering.
Clark and Meathead, nice knowing ya. Here has everyone got nuts.
Ow.
Bend your knees when you land. Stand down now. We shall not fail.
I can't believe you jumped.
It was not a jump.
Okay, I have like no lives, so that's a thing to be worried about. Yeah, there's our new ability to get a lot of health.
Cavalry has arrived.
Let us finish what we have started.
Thank you, Rocket.
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
Correct. Toss it.
They dishonor the principles of law enforcement.
Makes you think we deserve a pardon on our fine.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools.
Which ones?
Big guy, 12 o'clock.
Current time is irrelevant. Bear, kill, now! Ah, that is much more informative.
Those who resist must be burned.
The whole station's gonna know we're here now!
How did you get past this guy?
Been too long since I blew something up!
Work for that fancy can stolen for armor, I swear.
Those mines are gonna be an issue!
Thank you, Groot.
Just look at him! Back away!
This still doesn't explain why the station...
No, don't walk into that.
Perhaps they were planning an ambush.
What's next, Peter?
I don't know. Keep shooting them. Seems to be working out so far.
What have you done with the tree, Corral?
So much for just paying our fine!
Set it free.
What is next, Peter Quill?
I got all these
I really want to go up there. Peter Quill, jump! There we go. Oh, I should scan the shield guy. I keep forgetting to do that.
I knew you had my back.
You got it! Mine now! I didn't know cops could mutiny!
This could mean civil war on Xandar! I'm ready! Find me an opening!
Ouch! Ow! I'm gonna die! Oh, hold on.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy.
Yes, more health. Boy, that upgrade has already really paid for itself, hasn't it?
Take this to your matriarch
Oh no!
Perhaps you should ready one. The enemy proves persistent.
What is that? What am I supposed to do?
I just wanted to see things.
No! I'm gonna die. Ugh.
She has not fallen to this corruption.
No!
They are undeserving.
Sorry, that's not the button. How do I get out of here? Yes.
And that weird glow isn't helping.
Okay, what is this?
Next time, you're on your own!
Thanks, buddy.
Just look at him! They're glowing!
Guys, huddle up.
I hate even thinking this, Quill, but maybe we should run. Those Flarkers are all over the place.
He's right. It's gonna take everything we got to defeat them.
Dudes, we're not gonna win this battle alone. We win it as a team or we don't win at all.
Great, let's all die together then? Because we sure as Scud ain't winning, Quill.
Not yet. But each time one of us falls, another takes their place in the wall. Who's with me?
I suspect
Why?
our leader is
Quill?
Why? This has got my name on it!
So that didn't go that well. Okay, I gotta take out Electroshock Boy over there.
underutilized. Prepare
No! Oh boy. No, I got it done eventually. Come on, come on.
This battle is proving too worthy.
Might want to check on that
I do not think our fine will be paid today.
You don't say.
Guys, Corell's ship is right there. We just need to...
What? What do we need to do, Quill? A whole bunch of whacked-out space cops just tried to vaporize us. And you want to go looking for a rematch? Because your girlfriend might be in trouble?
That's not what I'm doing, and she's not my girlfriend.
Could have fooled me.
Rocket! The only thing that this is about is getting our ship back. We find Corell, and then none of this is our problem anymore.
You're right. It won't be our problem anymore. Because we didn't sign up to be run around halfway across the galaxy by a cop-loving human!
Come on! Seriously, Corell?
Join the Guardian, she said. It'll be good for your mental health, she said.
All right. Listen to Flarkup. Groot and I are getting off the Dastrock. Anyone who'd like a ride can follow us. Everyone else can go to hell.
I prefer the rodent's plan.
He is not wrong.
So we tried.
Secure the station. All must accept or be purged.
It is Nova Corps' duty to protect life, not to destroy it.
Sorry. Hello to Centrifugal Force and everybody raiding over. Force, I'm so sorry that there were some technical issues with the stream. It was going fine for so long, and then it just sort of like bottomed out and got weird. And I know that Patikin was having the same problem, but I hope that you had a great time with Hitman. On that note, we literally just bought Hitman 3 because it was on sale. Not quite the 50% that it was on during the Epic Steam sale. Sorry, the Epic holiday sale, but it was like 45% off, so it was close enough that we went ahead and bid on that. So yeah, hopefully that will be coming up in some future streams as well. But Force has a lot of head in hands today during Hitman. Well, from what I saw, you were having, like, I really enjoyed watching it because, you know, like, you were doing some of the Paris levels. Paris is so much fun. It's the only level that I really know at all, and I really enjoyed seeing it.
Rocket, come on.
You come on. I told you we should have left.
And we are. I'm on board. Let's find the Milano and...
Intruders reported in the repair bay.
And try not to die in the process.
First sensible thing you said all cycle.
Is there any way for us to track where the Hope went?
Why the scut would we want to do that?
There could be survivors aboard. Or more of those... whatever their deal is.
I plan on putting as much distance as possible between us... Intruders in C Junction! Looks like we're fighting our way out. We're not allowing us to free our body!
Tracks.
Tracks! Pressure is often the best protection! Stay down! My grip's heading their way, Drax! Any idea where we're going, Rocky? I'm just asking!
Down an elevator. We're gonna need to go up one. Take us back to the hangar.
of Novacore traitors!
Open fire!
Nice to meet you!
Guess they know we're here now!
Why?
Let's put them down quickly and push forward!
Light them up!
Didn't I have some other, like, big mega nuke that went off in a big group? Already forgotten.
Our last encounter with Novacore. You mean the one where Quill tried to sleep with his axe?
To our next encounter!
Oh, and Patigan resubbed.
For now, at least. Let's not wait around.
Jeez, this is not where I thought this day was going.
Okay, time out. Sorry, this game, due to all the dialogue, makes it extremely difficult to engage, but for sure we're gonna pause when Patigan resubs. Patigan, thank you so much for the resubscription, and to Mia earlier, and to Mark Quack, rather, for the 1,000-bit cheer. It has been a hell of a stream already. Let me just scroll through. Yes, Patigan, thank you so much for the resubscription. Mia says, sorry you couldn't stream today. Hope the internet clears up soon. Yeah, and Patigan, like we were saying to Force, it wasn't just you. There were a lot of, like, weird ins and outs for people. Force says if Marvel made a game styled like this, but with Lego Marvel-style heroes lineup, X-Men, Fantastic Four, I would buy it so hard. I would love, I'd love them to do that. I hear that the Skywalker Saga is going to be an especially, like, ambitious Lego game. However, that's also led to a lot of crunch, as I understand it, as they've, like, really been grinding to get that up and ready for its release date. It'll be interesting to see what the end result is, because Lego games, I've found, can vary pretty widely in quality, and at least in this one, it looks like they've worked hard to make it a really ambitious version of what they normally do. Patigan says his internet is fine now, did a speed test earlier, and hopefully it's fine tomorrow too. The upload was so bad, it barely reached 3 megabits per second. And Centrifugal Force says, is the sequel for this coming out this year? I doubt it very much, because this game just came out late last year. So I don't believe that there will be a sequel for this for quite some time. Yeah, this game is a surprisingly recent release based on what we normally stream, but I know that Patigan had really enjoyed it, so that is a high recommendation.
All must see. All will believe.
That's what they get for being jacked.
Wait, which way are we going? This way?
Or maybe what happens when one gets disconnected from it.
Oh, hi everyone.
You said we needed to go up, right?
More up than this, but it's a start.
Never thought I'd be fighting Novacore again.
They are no longer Novacore.
Yeah, this don't count.
But who or what are they? What's with that glowing?
For once, let's keep our noses out of it. Hey, we can get through here. You'll fit. Just suck it in.
Am I supposed to care about that beeping?
Maybe Corel took her ship back to Xandar to report. Look!
Are they praying?
What the hell have we wandered into? Check out that big guy. Don't look like no Nova to me.
He's a sorcerer. Behold the magic flowing to the altar.
There's no such thing as magic. Right? Come on. Let's get moving before these whack drops spot us. It's like we stumbled on some creepy cult.
I told you, it ain't our problem.
It will be if they've taken over Novacore.
No Nova, no fine. No problem.
We should probably tell someone.
Yeah, tell it to your diary. Come on, down here.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just putting distance between us and those whack jobs.
This door's locked.
I said down here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to look around up here. Moo is saying quite correctly that Patigan's been having a good time with the Rayman games, first Origins and now Legends, which I think was what he had intended to stream today. However, it's fairly unlikely that we'll do a stream of that. It is a rarefied talent to be able to make a game that is a little bit light on story, entertaining, and Patigan does a great job.
Let's just pay our fine. Let's just look around. Let's just stumble onto a Flarkin cult mutiny.
I am Groot.
Who says I can't?
This is his fault. In fact, I'm done talking.
So, you think?
Yeah, I'll deal with the door. Someone's... Whoa!
Oh, wait.
Clark and Scott.
I went to rechat.
Go easy.
Watch your head!
They better watch there.
Heads up!
Calm it out, big guy! You guys want to go back to your weird chanting thing?
Guess they're not taking new members!
We should have trusted the rodent's instincts!
He gets it.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, everyone except the guy that I killed.
Well, don't tell them about it!
No, I can't get up on top of the missile. So, can I, like, scan this guy? What's his deal? Shield mobility undermined by freezing servo. Shock mine structurally weak. Destroy once deployed. Okay.
Watch the mine! Keep an eye out for the big
I am so trying hard to group.
Breathing room through! The electrifying enchanter spells irritate me!
Snuff him out, the rest of the team!
When possible, circumvent electrical hazard! Watch the one with who wants it! Well, help! Hey,
You don't stand a chance!
Thanks, Quill! That was close! Here, Quill!
Ow! Okay, I gotta take out. Got it.
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seen stars! Quill! I'll get him, Tiger! Start the shield at the mine! Enough already!
Just like a Nova officer to keep you on your down.
I'd like to see them try!
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you! Scramble, Tracks!
Eat this! Can anyone crack that freaking shield? Finally! Sick of those bastard mines!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
How about you guys just go back to praying?
Guess they're not taking new members!
We should have trusted the rodent's instincts!
A little late for that now!
That target requires precision!
You and me both! We can take him out!
I am primed to destroy!
Time's up!
Talk about death from above!
Let's see how they like it! Looks like his defenses are down!
Final blow!
Sorry, I still like Groot's Hulk out moment where he just like slams somebody head first into the ground like that.
Spying on them!
No one looked up!
I'll be your wingman anytime!
Finally! Watch my Clark and back while I deal with this door.
You sure you can get it open?
You gonna second guess me every step of the way?
I'm not!
There, let's go.
I wasn't second guessing, I'm just...
Sure.
Also, just since there's at least a brief break in what's going on, it seems like maybe what Force was thinking of was the Spider-Man sequel, Spider-Man 2. And is that really on tap for later this year? That's somehow sooner than I thought, and I'm speaking as the person who thought it would be a launch title for the PlayStation 5. I'd love to have another Spider-Man later this year. Who is asking Patikan, also I lurked in your streams on and off today, Centrifugal Force, but cleaning like crazy before the mother-in-law gets here. Really, more family visits. I know that, wasn't your mother-in-law there for a whole bunch of the end part of last year as well?
These doors have been barricaded. Means someone at least tried to resist.
Bad lot of good it did them.
We don't know that. There could still be others on the station. Or maybe those were the survivors who fled on the Hallis Hope.
Were we in the same elevator? Those Nova barely got a shot off before they were gunned down by them glowy ones.
Is that?
Let's just pretend we didn't see that.
So, let's flark and go already.
Hold on. Yep, I got distracted by the dude and almost missed the upgrades.
Find the invaders. None must escape.
How did the all-knowing world mind not foresee this event?
They're just a computer, not God.
For all we know, that flarkin' thing's behind us.
All right, hangar, here we come.
What the flark was that docking number?
R73-4 PL.
Are you serious?
Always.
You're my new favorite person, Muscles.
I am Groot.
No, not really. There she is. Come to Papa. 4 PL, done. All right, bay is clear, extending catwalks, and... Flark!
What's up?
The clamps won't release. Those whack jobs must have triggered a lockdown.
Can you override it?
Wouldn't be much of a lockdown if I could. I can hold her in position and get the engines warmed up, but you're gonna have to release those clamps manually.
All right, release the clamps and don't die.
Patikin is clarifying that Spider-Man would be next year.
All faithful, converge on the central hangar. None can escape her light.
Focus, Peter Quill. Prepare to spill blood. Let us deal with these rebels.
Focus on the clamps, Peter! We'll try to keep them off you!
Oh, wait, is it that thing? There we go.
Try to keep them from swarming!
I thought that was your job!
About time!
Okay, shoot the clamps! I can do this!
Take your time! Not busy or anything!
Are you making progress, Peter Quill? Doing my best here, Drax!
Watch the blaster fire, or you're buffing out her chassis.
We're doing fine! Thanks for asking!
I assure you, I want to get the clamps.
Try to keep them off Peter!
It's good! I'm good!
I'm still going tiny along clamp.
Okay, really wanted some more health out of that, but that's fine.
Last time someone got stabbed!
Like, this is going to be one of those scenarios where they don't stop until we blow up all the clamps. Where is it pointing me?
Think these guys would mind getting out of the way?
Okay, I need the rest of the clamps.
Try to keep them from swarming!
They are not insects, though they are as troublesome. Hey, Rocket! Can you get us some tunes for the Milano?
Is that really what's important right now?
Oh, that was Drax. Sorry, Drax.
Watch the blaster fire.
Okay, so it turns out I actually don't know where the other clamps are.
But you focus on getting the engine started!
Okay, there's one there. See it now.
There's another one!
All right, I'm hooked into the Milano system.
Where's my tunes?
I got your study pair music.
We've got more incoming!
Okay, so where do we think is the last two clamps?
Ooh, hey, I saw that one.
Oh, there's one.
All the fun, little beast!
I just need to know where to shoot him from. No! Well, not there.
I do not envy the rodent.
Engines are hot. Seat warmers warming.
Okay. Okay, well, had to dive into the explosion, but I'm sure it was worth it. So I can see the last clamp. I'm just not sure where to stand to get it.
They are on many sides.
There we go.
Got her! Careful! You wanna do it! Get ready! Now! Move, move, move! Move! They're moving back!
So Force is saying that any version of Gamora that doesn't have a cape feels like being robbed. I am only familiar with the movies. So I did not know that there's a version of Gamora that wears a cape. Mu is also given a
We should set course for Contraxia.
further explanation.
There are issues over a cold.
I don't hate it, but
Oh no.
we should report what we saw first, right?
Because that's our biggest problem, Quill. Come on, Groot, we got stuff to do.
Rocket! What's with him?
The Abomination is never happy.
Rocket's got a point, though. Our comms are flarked, the tracker's still counting down, and Corel could be anywhere in the universe. It's not looking good.
We are in the place between hard rocks.
You mean a rock in a hard place?
That is what I said.
Hala knows we could use a night off. So, Contraxia?
We should go to nowhere instead.
Ah, another suitable location to partake in liberal libations.
To report what we saw. Me and Cosmo go way back. He's chief of security. He'll make sure the right people know about the rock.
And the tracker and fine?
Rocket's got a guy in nowhere. We kill two birds with one stone.
Okay. I'll set the coordinates.
More than a little worried about the musical selection.
Maybe talk to Rocket.
Hopefully Rocket will chill out once he knows that we're going to where he said that we should go. Are we doing something? Am I supposed to push in a direction? Oh, I guess so. Okay. It just seemed very contemplative for a moment.
What does killing two birds with one stone signify?
You mean solving two problems with a single solution?
Ha! I knew it! There are no birds on nowhere.
Depends if she our count. Saw a few of them last time.
I'm sorry, Drax. I thought paying her fine would make things better, but it just made things more complicated.
Do not apologize, Peter Quill. Our encounter with Nova Corps has given me clarity of purpose. We must investigate and fight this.
Whoa there, Drax. We ain't fighting Nova Corps if we can help it. We'll just let Cosmo handle this.
The soldiers we encountered were not acting like Nova Corps officers. And those robed priests, it was all very disturbing.
Sorry, I'm going to go over to see if I can possibly change the musical selection, just because, as I understand it,
Do you ever ponder how different your lives would have been had you joined the Nova Corps?
You asking me or Peter?
Both.
I don't think either of us would have fared very well.
You are not fond of peacekeeping.
And Peter's not fond of helmets. It messes with his hair.
So we're all in agreement that this llama is just grooving out to the music, yeah? Because I'm fine with that.
The tracker on Peter's chair isn't looking good. The countdown is making me anxious.
3 cycles is not a sufficient amount of time.
Really hope we can have the thing removed on Nowhere, or we'll need a new ship.
If Quill really cared about this team, he wouldn't get turned around as soon as an ex-girlfriend walks into the room.
Hey, guys? What's up?
Nothing at all, Quill. Not a thing.
Something wrong with Groot?
Nope. He's just, defoliating. Seasonal thing.
Come on, I know you're lying. You guys are planning something.
What we do ain't none of your business. Leave us alone, Quill.
Maybe we should check other Nova Corps stations to see if they're all right.
You want to check out Nova Corps, you do it after we get to nowhere.
We should avoid making the rodent angrier.
Why? He's cute when he's angry.
All right, just a quick pause here because I did want to like touch on some of the stuff that happened in chat. Moo had said, yes, her mother-in-law flew in from France in November, stayed with us for a week, and then down to Georgia to visit with extended family. Then she and her sister flew to spend 2 weeks with us over Christmas and New Year's, then back to Georgia. And now she's coming back. Now she's flying back up to stay with us for another week before returning to France. Well, I'm glad that you get to spend some time. It's a lot of visitation all at once, but it may be, you know, it's a good opportunity to spend with family. So I can see the goods and bads of it. Also, Leopard was pointing out that I felt nothing for the guy who got space. Hey, I absolutely would have saved the guy that got space. I don't know why that happened. Apparently the one button that I pushed resulted in that. My goal was most likely to let him out, especially after I found out that he was guilty of nothing more than impersonating a Nova Corps officer. That's not a reason to leave him to the death cult, but, you know, sort of got away from me in all of the things that happened. And then Mia saying, you've clearly never seen Angel play that supervillain sim. Yeah, Evil Genius 2 was an interesting game. It gives a lot of opportunities to be very evil. It's incredible how motivated people can be if you execute one of them in front of them while they're trying to enjoy a meal. But in some of the other gameplay elements, it was it's one of the. I'll say this about Evil Genius 2: it's a game that doesn't quite work. And yet I don't have any clear advice on how to make it better, which in some ways makes it incredibly interesting. Like, it's just the way that it is. I don't know. I know that Jason McMaster had an extremely negative reaction to it. I played it all the way through. I didn't have a bad time, but also recognized that it's not where it needs to be fun, which isn't. I don't know. It's interesting. And if I had some idea of what could be done to improve the experience, I would share it. But I will say this, the developer has patched that game to improve the experience overall. So it's clear they very much care. I just feel like maybe it just goes to like the fundamental design of the experience. Then Force says, hands down, my favorite Marvel game I played was Marvel Avengers Alliance. It was a team-based turn-based battle game, had heroes with special powers and power-ups, and you get bonuses for teaming up with heroes with similar backstories, or if they were on a team from the comics. Lots of fun, and always a cool nod to the comics. Love seeing what the team-ups would result in the highest bonuses. One of the highest was Susan Storm and Reed Richards team-ups. So it's not Marvel Ultimate Alliance, maybe? Because that sounds a lot like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, like the third one in particular. It sounds like what Tom Chick had said about that. I really love it when I tug on the cord and potentially damage it. So let's stop doing that to me. Force is saying to Mia, coming from the streamer who let the little boy drown. Yes, one of not just Force's, but one of my favorite Mia moments as well. And then Force says, GG says hello to all, but a special hello to more than a Mia. All right, so let's keep going here. So do I knock again? I know that Rocket's mad, but maybe if we demonstrate that we care?
Assassin, you believe the events unfolding aboard the Rock qualify as a mutiny, correct?
Looked pretty obvious to me.
Even if the officers who rebelled were under the influence of a mysterious force.
Doesn't really change that they rejected Nova Corps orders and started killing their shipmates.
I find it repulsive.
I bet there's some Easter egg where if you do this 612 times.
I am Groot.
Groot says, go away.
Let's talk about it.
Leave us alone.
All right. I'm sure that if I did it 2 more times, then I'd get the secret announcement where, like, I don't know,
believe Quill's such a bootlicker.
Yondu comes out or something.
Bending over for Nova Corps.
I am Groot.
pew, pew. Know how to do is arrest people, make a living, and flat cut bugging fine.
Oh, no, we already looked at this.
Nope, it's that simple.
Alright, and... No, we already looked at the photos and the underwear, whatever it is. Let's look down here to see if there's anything down here. At least in this case, I can
Perhaps
definitely...
we should consume the rest of our food rations before we reach nowhere, to make room for new ones.
I'll pass.
You were not hungry?
I already checked the cupboard. All we've got left are number 5 ration packs.
Ah, yes. The dehydrated eggs are foul.
Ugh. Dehydrated eggs sound like they would just taste like moss.
I need to clear my mind. This book is not helping.
If you need a recommendation, I just finished the World Mind's post-mortem on ineffective planetary scale battle tactics of the Galactic War.
What part of this would help clear my mind?
None. It's very upsetting to read.
Alright, I feel like we've, doesn't seem like there's a lot in here. Every time I come in, that little band around what I assume is the shower looks like it doesn't quite render for a moment, and it's just sort of like a shine. But maybe that's the combination of like the mist that's in there.
Wartime tactics, assassin. You missed the Galactic War.
Do I miss losing planet after planet to the enemy?
So those coordinates.
They're in your console.
Got it. Nowhere, here we come.
Mia is saying that she bets Moss would be more hydrated than dehydrated eggs.
Nowhere. Last spaceport on the edge of the known universe and home to the best black market deals you can find.
And surprisingly good noodles.
You ever wondered what kind of person found it was like, oh look, the severed head of a giant celestial being. Let's drill holes in it and live inside.
They wanted the brain tissue. Very rare, very valuable. The marketplace came after, along with the noodles.
We sort of went right past it, but...
Are you certain this Cosmo is trustworthy, Peter Quill?
Of course. He's chief of security.
And nowhere.
And as such, probably deals with Novacore all the time. Trust me, he's gonna want to know about the rock.
What are they doing back there?
Shenanigans, likely.
See you never, flark bags!
Are Rocket and Groot, did they really leave?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Do we know where they went?
You're the last one who talked to them.
Yeah, Rocket seemed pissed off. Try to behave while we're gone, okay? Maybe when we get back, I'll ask Groot to give you a bath.
The last time we left this thing unattended, it chewed up all the, like, communication wiring. Kind of feel like we should, well, I was going to say back into the Groot cage, but we don't have that anymore.
I am sensing irritation from you.
Guess you were right. Turns out we couldn't trust those guys.
I still have faith that the tree will bring the rodent to reason. I hope Nowhere's chief of security will intervene to assist Novacore, the station we visited. It perturbs me still.
At least you're still here.
I wouldn't want to miss your meeting with Cosmo.
You wouldn't know Rocket's tracker removing guy by any chance.
Nope. Sorry. So.
Fine, whatever. We'll talk to Cosmo and then we'll go out and have a good time.
You think Cosmo will actually believe us?
Like I said, we go way back. Plus, he's probably already heard about what's happening. All we do is confirm the rumor. Maybe he'll even give us a reward.
Please keep the spaceport clear.
I love how ready it is to tell me about the upgrades.
War always moves the poor to the frontiers.
The Galactic War was over 12 revolutions ago, and we're still waiting for the fallout.
Some wounds heal. How many scars remain?
The ash never stops falling and it gets everywhere. They didn't mention that in the travel brochure.
I kind of think it adds to the charm of the place.
Leopard is asking if I know who Cosmo is. I know of one Cosmo in sort of the Marvel universe.
Will be drinking somewhere.
Where'd he get the units to afford anything?
I do not expect him to pay his tab.
So I have a suspicion, and I'm torn between whether or not I should say what it is and risk ruining the surprise for others. So I think I'll probably just keep my mouth shut. But I am aware of a character in the Marvel universe named Cosmo.
If I were Rocket, where would I be?
You were not. He was much shorter and covered in fur.
What about Rocket and Groot?
What about them? They left. What am I supposed to do? Chase them down and beg them to come back?
You could apologize.
That's your advice?
The apology does not need to be sincere.
Apologize? To him? No way. If anything, he should apologize to me. We agreed to build this team together, and he just decides to run off when things don't... Let's just find Cosmo.
If Rocket doesn't come back, we'll need a contingency plan for getting rid of the Nova Tracker.
Why? We have not yet spent our ill-gotten gains.
We could still pay the fine.
But we'd have to go all the way to New Xandar to do it. What if we get there and it's compromised too? There's gotta be someone shady enough in the market who can help.
Maybe. But Cosmo deals with Nova Corps all the time. Maybe we can pay the fine through him.
How do we keep ending up here for work? I need some downtime.
What is it you are so eager to do?
Drink, gamble, throw myself into the Flarkin Rift, I don't care. Just something fun.
I find vanquishing my foes to be the most enjoyable pastime.
That's good too, but it isn't everything.
Like Gamora's a lot less serious overall.
We head to his tower on the far side of the market. That's where he keeps an eye on things.
Less tortured, I guess.
Hey there. I need to talk to Cosmo. He in his tower?
Should be. You know the way? Head straight through the market. You can't miss it.
So are those shoes or just his feet? They look like boots, but they look like those, like, what are they called? Like the bare feet boots or whatever? Where they've got like individual toes, and if you run in them you get like really badly injured? That's what I've heard anyway. Alright, and there's nothing else up here. Alright. Yeah. For the most part, I would like to move forward, but if the game's going to put valuable upgrade components around, then I'm going to check every nook and cranny and just make sure that I get a chance to look for them. Leopard is saying that Gamora is terrible in the Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon.
Good to see Cosmo again. I guess I kind of missed the old boy.
How exactly do you know him?
Was he also a prisoner of the Chitauri?
Nope, we met right here, back when I was in the Ravagers.
Dishonorable killers and thieves.
The Ravagers actually did some good during the war.
Even the mangiest of mutts will behave. It befits them.
You're one to talk. How many people did you kill on your crusade against Thanos?
Whatever bad stuff we all did is behind us. We're the good guys now.
Right. Heroes for hire. Except no one will hire us.
Keep an eye on your things. These coops are a bit hands-on, if you know what I mean. There are people who claim to be able to see the future, sure.
I've encountered them on several planets. Strange that's one of the things most galactic cultures share.
That and walking on two legs. I always imagined aliens would be more alien.
Do you mind? You're making me uncomfortable. Your planetary chakras are very aligned.
Everywhere during the war. Some desperate for answers.
You must be mistaken. I'm doing great.
So, like, how do you think that this guy sleeps? Like, does this race have a pillow that allows that to happen? Do they have their own version of the My Pillow guy who somehow invented some way for this thing to lie down without it being incredibly stressful?
Guards know all. Get units in your basket.
I've got enough to worry about with the present.
Okay.
I will pay for everything that he has destroyed.
He's gone, Drax. His death helped end the war.
You are his adopted daughter. Do you believe that?
I didn't. Not Mantis, what are you...
Do you still have those suicidal urges?
What? No?
Huh. And you thought joining a team would be bad for you. Hi. Sunlord, right? Is it Rockstar?
It's Star-Lord.
Hey, that's right. I forget which version of you I've met. Did you do the thing yet?
What is the thing she is referring to?
No idea.
Hi. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm... No. It's not... Oh, you poor... No, he's lying! I mean... Oh... Where the Kotati take root, the broken promise of all will be mended.
Mantis, you okay?
Oh, hey, Gamora! You look less depressed.
Thanks.
Don't worry. It's always weird the first time.
Celestial Madonna!
Hi, guys.
You should not be in this place.
Actually, I'm exactly where I need to be. I think. No. Yes, this is where I need to be. Or needed to be. Am needed, yes. Wait, why are you here?
You cannot keep leaving the sanctuary. It's not safe. There are rumblings in the galaxy.
When aren't there rumblings in the galaxy? Yuck, okay. If you're gonna keep making that face. It was nice seeing you again, Gamora. Star Guy. Green Meanie. Okay, bye.
So, Gamora, you and Mantis seem close.
We've met.
Okay.
You're being evasive, woman.
Wait, woman? That's the nicest thing you've ever called me.
I told Peter Quill I would try. That is not the point.
I'm not gonna ask, but if you wanted to talk about it...
We met after I escaped from a failed job. I was in bad shape. I'd probably be dead if Mantis hadn't found me.
She saved your life.
Yep, end of story.
That is not the end of the story.
I know, big guy. Let's just not push it right now.
Yeah, I think there's a general rule: if people don't want to talk about something unless it's like immediately and urgently important, don't
okay,
make them.
Is that a yes, I'm okay, Grumble?
I do not wish to discuss it.
I just had a reading.
Also, Markintosh is bringing up the interesting idea. Maybe they don't have to sleep. And imagine how much extra time you'd have if you didn't have to sleep.
It's a wonder this head hasn't collapsed in on itself yet.
Oh, the head that we're all inside of. Okay.
What was his problem?
Hey, you think Mantis has a stall in Sears Square?
Mantis always struck me as more big picture.
Psychics convention?
Maybe she's just here for the noodles. There's no one around. It is
I need to leave.
Something wrong?
It's not your business, Peter Quill. Do not wait for me.
What was that? Drax!
Watch it, Star-Lord.
Watch yourself, jerky red guy! Can you believe that? Gamora? Guess I'll go talk to Cosmo alone.
So Mia has an interesting question. A couple things. Leopard was further saying that Gamora's only comment in the cartoon is, "I am the daughter of Thanos." Like, that's her whole personality. That's when Markintosh had said maybe these aliens don't need to sleep. Imagine how much more time we'd have if you didn't need to sleep. I wonder, like, do they... Like, don't you also, like, enjoy lying down? Like, to relax? It's a small thing. I always look at, like, some of these character designs and I'm like, how do they relax? But maybe they hang upside down. Like, it could be any number of things. Maybe they just float in a big pool. Who knows? Markintosh is saying 8 hours is a third of a day, so that makes sense if it's a third of our life. Yeah, Mia was saying that it's 26 years that you spend asleep over the course of a lifetime. And then Mia has an interesting question. Apologies if this has already been addressed, which it has not. Are these looks closer to the original comics than what the movies are? And I assume that, like, broadly the answer is going to be that there's been a lot of different looks over the run of the series, but, like, the modern look, like Guardians circa 2010. Like, is this sort of like how they looked, or... That's a good question. I don't think we have talked about that at all.
What's the deal with this bridge?
So, okay, so that's the way to Cosmo, which means I want to look around every other way. See, first of all, if there's anything cool to find, and secondly, if there's any upgrade modules. Given this game's budget, I assume that one of the guys who's going is like George Clooney. Has no spoken lines, just guttural rumblings.
Okay, how do I look?
Amazing, as always.
This is a couples and groups only kind of place.
Hey, my group was supposed to wait here for me, but they must already be inside.
Yes, we do.
Okay, how do I look?
Amazing.
Leopard is currently on the couch, icing the back. I hope you feel better soon. I've certainly had cause to do that myself, though not right at the moment. Ooh, the Collector's Emporium. I assume we can get killed in here.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking for my lost ticket. Don't suppose you can help me? I'll make it worth you a while.
Nice try, but I'm not falling for that. Not again, anyway.
My lost ticket. I bet I can't actually get in here.
Greatest collection of gifts.
Ah, welcome. You, lucky traveler, have arrived at the Illustrious Emporium, private collection of Tannelir Tivan, the premier exhibit of wonders in the galaxy. Most would hoard these treasures, but not Mr. Tivan. He is so generous. He wishes to share them with the common people. Would you like to take the tour?
So I hate to be the lamest person in the world, but if I drop 5,000 credits on this, I won't have the 8,000 credits that I need to pay off the debt. And whatever's in here, I'm not even sure that, like, sometimes I'll make a decision that I think the character would, and I'm not even sure that Peter would do that. He's been pretty on board with, let's just pay our fine and get past this.
No, thanks. I've seen enough strange things over the last few cycles.
Oh, you have you? Well, then, have yourself a fine day.
Commemorate your visit with a unique
I hope that entity enjoys being in there, because it doesn't look like a hologram. Moving on. There's probably an achievement to go in there too, but oh, can we play the lottery?
Can I interest you in a lottery ticket? The jackpot is 5 million units and climbing.
You say 5 million? Imagine what you could do with that.
Pay off crippling debt.
Pay Corral, fix up the Milano, give the team a huge bonus.
Are you ready to buy the jackpot of a lifetime?
How will I know if I win?
You are encouraged to return to nowhere to verify your ticket. After verification, and an excessive verification fee, the jackpot will be transferred to your account.
No.
I'd hate to win and then not show up on time to claim the prize. I'll pass.
Look, man, you can't get me to buy a lottery ticket in the real world when they cost, like, I don't know, a couple of dollars. I'm sure as hell not spending 1,000 credits on that.
We are hiring over mining rigs if you're looking for work. Someone's gotta keep this place running.
Are you looking for something in particular? I might be able to help.
No, thanks. I'm trying to keep it on the straight and narrow.
Terran detected. Alter sales profile to 5R6TF. Step right up, step right.
Oh, we have to do 3-card Monty, though.
Ready to try your luck, or is it skill? Couldn't be simpler. Find the ball, win the pariahs. What do you say?
This isn't one of those games where I have no chance of winning, is it?
Captain. Don't you know your onions, Captain? The good Bolshevik cleaned up the boardwalk. No grip, no graft, no cheats, no cons, no sir.
So I can win.
How about this, Captain? We play a friendly low-stakes game just to prove that I'm on the up and up. What do you say, Captain? What do you say?
Oh, so I'm gonna win the first one, and then it's gonna go at light speed.
Fine, I'm in. But don't try anything funny.
Not me, Captain, not me. I run my game straight as an arrow. See? The ball's in this cup. Now, keep your eyes glued as it moves. All right. The cup's out.
The middle one.
Well, I'll be. You got it, Captain. Winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations. You got a sharp pair of peepers. Here's your winnings. See? My game's on the level and plumb true. A game of chance means you always have a chance to win.
I guess you're right.
Sharp as a tack, Captain. How about we play again? Maybe raise the stakes just a smidgen.
Oh, I've got some bad news. I now have enough to go to the collector's place.
I better not. Not feeling very lucky right now. My team, my friends, they...
Sorry to hear that, Captain. Can't really help you there, but I can offer you a bit of destruction.
Yeah, now I can drop the $5,000 and go see what the collector has to show. Oh, wait, that's going to Cosmo's place. So let's go back to the collectors. Watch it be like a 2-headed cow fetus. The remains of a mermaid. Here's the bearded woman. Oh, the strong man.
Welcome to the Emporium gift shop.
Oh, you have returned. Are you ready to experience the wonders of the Emporium?
Yes.
If it's half as good as you say it is, it'll be worth the units.
Oh, you'll see. It's better than you could ever imagine. Enjoy yourself. And please refrain from tapping on the exhibit's glass.
Greatest collection of gifts in the galaxy.
So before we go, stupid. So Can anybody say one thing in chat? Because I wanted to take a look at the image that Marquardt just called up, except the stupid interface is coming up directly over the link. There we go. Thank you. So, Marquardt has helped us out by finding another... Oops. Another image. Oh, wait. Can I just take a quick look at this? Larg. Oh, this is just doing whatever it wants. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah! So, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks like a cover, and it says that Gamora's outfit is slightly changed. Yes, it is somewhat different in this video game than what appears to be two slender straps of fabric barely covering anything at all and then flowing into a long cape. It is slightly different than what she's wearing here. Thank you, Marquardt. But yeah, no, I'm loving that Marquardt's able to find. Now, Marquardt, just one question: is that fan art or is that like official art? Because I just based on the context, I'm not sure.
Commemorate your visit with a unique souvenir.
Oh, I can't buy a souvenir though. Well, we'll see that on the way out.
Welcome. Enjoy the wonders of the.
Kinda neat.
Okay, so it's Frog from... Oh, wait, no, there's a thing. Read. You might think this is the god of thunder transformed into a frog. It is actually a frog transformed into the god of thunder. One of several gods of thunder, to be precise. This tiny fellow packs quite a punch, matched only by his thunderous croak. Captured after decimating an entire Badoon fleet with one throw of his mighty hammer, Frogionir... Wait... Mjolnir, right? So the J is silent. So Frogionir, I selflessly bailed him out of prison and found him a permanent home here in my collection. If he tells you otherwise, do not listen, as Guardians are known for their devilish pranks. Can I talk to him, though? Or is he, like, frozen in stasis? He is. What makes him Thor, though? Oh, I guess the little winged hat. Yeah, he is, Sans hammer.
Cool.
Occasionally, the Terran mind is capable of exceptional brilliance. Take Calvin Zabo, for example. Through chemistry, Zabo believed he could push the human body beyond its accepted limits and created this potent serum. Upon imbibement, his musculature rapidly expanded, enabling his brutish alter ego, Mr. Hyde, to hold his own against some of Earth's greatest champions. Zabo now wastes away in a Terran prison, but I wasn't going to let this serum go to waste as well. Oh, there's the serum. Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. Looking at a bottle and being told that what's inside is super cool isn't like the best thing. Firelord's cosmic staff. Burning with the intensity of a solar flare at each end, this artifact channels the power cosmic and was originally wielded by a hot-headed herald of galactics. Its former owner, Firelord, once scouted the galaxy for the World Devourer's next meal. At some point, they must have had a falling out because they were able to procure this gorgeous implement of destruction for the low price of an entire planet. I would have gone as high as 3. Okay? Sure. It's like a stick. Oh, well, it's not Hawkman's helmet because we're in the wrong comic universe, so literally no idea. And I can't... There we go.
Huh, interesting.
The Tiara of Narya, the mystical shape-changer, conceived to battle the great beast menacing her homeland. Rebranded as Snowbird, Narya fought alongside the team of superpowered Terrans named Alpha Flight. However, as a spiritual protector of her territory, she was unable to leave its borders. That is, without the device you see before you. I'm told its components were built from the very soul of Canada, which allows her to carry her home with her. Regrettably, she has not shown up to claim it, so it remains part of my collection. I assume these are some deep cuts.
No way! How'd they get that?
This one hurts. I used to be in possession of the galaxy's last Flora Colossi, the sole survivor of Planet X's destruction. The enormous plant creature called itself Groot, often. During its escape, I was able to sever and retain a small piece of its wooden body. You may see a simple sprout. I see the potential to regrow my lost prize, though he will be far less precious with the original running loose. kind of feels like we might want to tell Groot about that.
Fancy.
Raptor amulet, Tree of Shadows, Null Space, Shi'ar, Fraternity of Raptors. I'm sure it's super cool. I'll leave it up here in case anybody wants to read through this, but, I don't know. Let's take a look at this.
Dude, no way.
Perhaps Blades of Ichor is a more appropriate descriptor since this divine weapon can be divided or reconfigured into multiple lethal instruments due to its divine liquid metal core. Before I was able to procure them, they were wielded by an angel from heaven. Or was she Asgardian? Queen of Hell? One thing is clear, Aldrich Odensdatter, Angela for short, used the Blades of Ichor to sever the countless limbs from sinners and heathens across the galaxy. She would not hesitate to claim my own limbs should she and her weapons be reunited. Again, no idea. Like, not even a guess. Pair of hands.
Get it.
10 potent weapons, one for each finger, crafted from gems that once belonged to a mighty Makluan dragon race. It is said that each contains the soul of a legendary warrior, and each has a unique power. The real fun comes in combinations. Darkness and extreme cold, or fire and blinding light. Perhaps a lightning-filled vortex. Disintegrate a foe while controlling their mind. Blow them up and then put them back together again. The Mandarin was not eager to part with these rings, but my hired help was able to take them off his hands. Oh, so there's like 10 rings then. All right, I get it. Markintosh needs to sleep. Markintosh, I hope you have a great evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. And hello to Samalander, who is high-fived Mia. Grumpy is saying hello. Grumpy, I understand that your mom is going to be stopping by pretty soon. That'll be fun. Let me just take a quick look through here. Grumpy saying, quote-unquote, fun. Yeah. Like I said to Moo, I can see it both ways.
No way. How'd they get that?
What if you could wish for anything? This cosmic cube would bend reality itself to make it so. It is perhaps the most important part of my collection, as I've used it to secure each of my artifacts in protective pocket realities. You may look, but you have no hope of ever touching. I do not wish more from it because it whispers to me with the voices of past owners, including one of a particularly infernal temperament. I'm content to admire from afar. It's interesting that it is a cube, but depending on how you view it, it actually looks like two-dimensional. That's weird. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, MODOK's chair.
Oh, cool.
Damn it. Kang's time chair. You asshole, Kang. I have no idea who that is. Everything about this chair and the man who sat in it is soaked in temporal anomaly. Don't worry, I've had it thoroughly cleaned. Constructed by a scientist from the far future, this magnificent device allowed him to build a violent legacy stretching backwards and forwards across time. Calling himself Kang the Conqueror, his time stream manipulation united thousands of alternate Kangs who created warring councils of Kang. I was able to procure this device after two Kangs killed one another, finders keepers. Odin's Eye.
Dude, no way.
Nope. Oversized orb is the plucked eye of a Watcher, one of the universe's oldest and most powerful races. Their decision to intervene on behalf of less advanced worlds once resulted in great catastrophe, so they've taken a permanent vow not to meddle in our affairs. Sorry, I'm just... Is Mark Quack still here? I have a reference that only Mark Quack is gonna remember. Oh, sorry, the Watchers are very, very funny to me because of something that once happened on Tom Chick's forums. It's a post that I go back to every once in a while because it is the hardest slam dunk I've ever seen. Oh no. Shit, and he is here. Marquack, do you remember? So there was once a conversation with time out from the game. There was once a conversation Oh god, I need to try to pull it up because I'm not going to be able to do it justice. There was once a conversation on Tom Chick's stream about, like, was it Bill O'Reilly's book? It was some, like, right-wing flax book, but it was like their nonfiction novel. God damn it, who wrote it? And this somehow, as internet threads tend to do, got spun out into a conversation about whether or not rape is objectively bad. There was somebody on the forum who apparently decided to, like, live and die on the hill that morality cannot be objective because you have no idea what someone from another culture has to say about it. And this was one of those topics that went on for like 10 pages. It just completely spiraled out of control. And a poster named Bill Dungsroman put it to decisive rest by saying rape is objectively bad. It is one person taking away the autonomy and the personal sovereignty of another person. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And any objective observer from any race, religion, or creed anywhere in the universe would agree so. If you want to argue that it's not herfblistically evil based on the observations of Uatu the Watcher, god damn it, what was it? Oh, like I said, I'm not going to be able to get it right. He unloaded on this guy, and he used. I'm not going to do it justice, and I'm so sorry. Something about, like, not being herfblistically bad based on the observations of when Uatu the Watcher is debating it with, like, oh man, it was so funny. And every time the topic of Uatu the Watcher comes up, I remember it. It, like, you guys will be best served if you do not listen to me about it and instead go to quarter3.com, go into the forums, and do a search for herfblistically or Uatu the Watcher. I assume the thread is still on there. It's so funny. And if I ever had one interaction with Bill Dungsroman, I assume the following things would happen. Number one, he would dunk on me so hard that my ancestors would feel it. And number two, that would happen shortly after I said to him, he wrote one of the funniest things that I've ever read, and I really, really thank him for that. And that's it. So that's it. I know that it's a terribly unsatisfying story because I don't remember exactly what he said, and I cannot attempt to call it up during the stream, but it was so funny. How do you spell herfblistically? I believe it's HURFBLIST herfblistically. ICALLY. I think that's what it was. But it was him just ruthlessly mocking and shutting down this idea that, of all things, because the topic is not funny at all, the idea that, like, oh, you can't have any sort of objective idea on what is good and evil. And it was very, very, very precisely put with this razor sharp edge. And when I saw The Watchers, it just immediately brought it to mind. Anyway, apparently someone meddled in theirs, presumably to harness The Watchers' incomprehensible powers. It's safe and now in my collection. Content to return to your curious gaze. Does it see you back, I wonder? Sorry, that was a long journey, but it just immediately came to mind. All right, so let's continue to look at the curios.
Fancy.
Of course, this was Cagliostro's book. Rolls right off the tongue, beware not to speak the forbidden words within, lest you summon extraplanar fiends. This legendary spellbook is a trove of miraculous magic, unspeakable curses, and unthinkable peril. Mine is more than just a copy, spawned directly from the original in some weird self-preservation ritual. You could say that I safeguard the backup copy should the original ever tear a hole in reality itself and wink out of existence. Oh, God, hold on. Yes, The Overton Window by Glenn Beck. That's exactly it. Again, just a quick pause, because I want to see if I can possibly call it up, because my retelling of it does not do it justice. In a new window, He probably linked directly to it. So here's what Bill Dungsroman said. I'm not going to read the whole thing. He says, there is no universal objective morality for rape or murder because it is far easier to argue for cases of justified murder than rape. So what else is there? Nothing. What does that mean? It means that this... It means that this argument is the stupid... He italicizes it. The stupidest fucking argument ever. And no, I'm not exaggerating. If I were exaggerating... If I were exaggerating, I'd say I hate you. And I want your entire family lineage erased by the hand of God. Because really, I'd settle for an earthquake or cancer. I'm crying. I've read it so many times and it gets me every time. Because it's not over. I can't read the next section. I'll get demonetized. I can't even see. I'm sorry. Oh God, Mark Quack. The original poster said, there's a difference between moral relativism and the notion that we derive our mortality from a biological entity, that is the brain, and social upbringing, rather than some objective truth. To which Bill Dungsroman says, yes, one makes perfect sense and derives from the concept of doing unto others as one would have done unto, and so forth. The other is utter monkey twaddle. I bet you have no idea which is which. And, I gotta skip the next part because I can't do it justice. Here we go. So this is what I was recounting so poorly. Rape is morally wrong. If you want to argue whether or not Uatu the Watcher considers it herfblistically wrong, when the Celestials and Dormammu argue about it on the 12th plane of reality. Well, buddy, I can tell you without use of the Infinity Gauntlet that you're Bonzo in the Gonzo. You want to impress anyone, prove Santa Claus isn't real to Brian Sealer, then we'll talk. Pfft, objective morality, plebe. And that, sorry, this has gone way off the rails, but thank you to Mark Quack for finding it. I leave you with this thought as I reposition the microphone again. My goal in life is to never do anything that will inspire Bill Dungsroman to come for me, because I will not survive.
Huh, interesting.
Oh, here's the actual hammer. It's easier to underestimate the raw power of this relic due to its minuscule size. Frognir is said to be an unintentional gift from the Asgardian god. I will say this. The exhibit was worth the visit. It was absolutely worth the 5,000 fictional credits to have relived that memory. Did grant its bearer's powers identical to Thor itself. It's also ridiculously adorable. Even with Hyde's formula, I cannot lift it. So how do you think he got it into the thing? Into the, like, pocket reality? Maybe just wished for it to be there. Oh, something got stolen!
That's not good.
The deadliest of specimens taken from Broodworld, an infant queen embryo extracted from her unfortunate host. Within that armored skull lies a fully developed predatory brain, eager to conquer us all and use our bodies as breeding grounds for her parasitic spawn. I assure you she is heavily sedated and quite harmless now, but please do not tap on the glass. Yes, that is missing. Okay, a couple swords.
Kinda neat.
Dwarves of Nidavellir. Odin Blessed Sword, Heimdall. Got it. Okay. Mangog.
I don't get it.
Oh, hey, the Superhuman Registration Act. I hear that's controversial. I will cheer for this civil war. Okay.
Kinda neat.
Cosmic glasses. If you see a relic before you, you're in luck. Occasionally a pair of lenses manifest. Eyewear that belongs to a powerful cosmic entity, seemingly capable of being anywhere in the galaxy at any given time. He's appeared throughout history in multiple worlds, and I suspect... Oh... It's Stan Lee's glasses. I suspect he will continue to do so throughout the future as well. Though we do not know his motives, many believe this mysterious being has had a profound impact on our galaxy. Excelsior. That's cool. All right. It is now a double plus worth being here. So, Dr. Dr. Fate is, DC. So who the hell is this guy? Dr. Fate, Dr. Destiny, Professor Destiny.
Cool.
Or, you know, Richard Ryder. Novacore. Okay, well, that's cool. And now...
Huh, interesting.
The Ultimate Nullifier. It's on loan from Galactus. In the hands of an immensely powerful being with an exceptional mind like Galactus, the Nullifier could detonate entire solar systems, even timelines, perhaps even reality itself. I've been entrusted with its temporary safekeeping, though I hope the World Devourer will soon forget he left it with me. Were I ever to attempt to use it, he would instantly summon it back to himself, so feel free to admire the potential end of life as we know it, while it's still in my possession. It's kind of unassuming. Okay, so...
to the Emporium gift shop.
Do we want to try to get... Oh, I can't afford any of these things.
Hey there.
Greetings. I hope you enjoyed the Emporium. Would you like to purchase a souvenir? We have some very unique items.
Maybe. What kind of things do you sell?
Replicas of very rare items. Figures and effigies from lost civilizations. Objet d'art, in other words.
Figures? Like dolls? There's a member of my crew, a woman, who might like that kind of thing.
A boorish person might call them dolls. But that is neither here nor there. Tell me more about this person.
She, also likes swords.
Oh, not what does she like. What is she like?
Oh, distant and tough. But I think maybe there might be some squishy bits in her somewhere.
I believe I have the perfect item. What do you think? Would you like to make a purchase?
Well, I mean, we can only afford one of these things, but... So... I mean, let's face it, like, at this point, I have to meta it out a little bit. There's no point in this game where we're gonna pay back an 8,000 credit debt, right? Like, that's not gonna happen. So, at that point, I'm left with, like, my curiosity of... What is Gamora going to think of what appears to be like a regular doll? It looks nothing like the figures that she does like. I'm curious what her response is going to be. So I'm going to buy this because I'm curious about it. I acknowledge here that I don't think that Star-Lord would possibly do this, but I would.
It's just the right kind of creepy. She should love it.
A magnificent choice. I presume you will forgo the silk gift wrap.
Yeah, this is fine as is.
Very well. Enjoy your purchase. Good day.
All right, and... Yeah, assuming anybody ever meets us on the Milano again, then we'll be able to turn that in. Okay, so that has been a lot of check out the world. Let's go talk to Cosmo. I feel like there's been a great big build up, and I assure people who watch that I'm not a believer in just sort of Oh, you know what though? I do want to do this though. let's all as a chat, can we know where the cup is or where the ball in the cup is?
Ah, the captain retains. Ready to try your luck?
Yes.
Start shuffling and get ready to pay out.
Oh, what confidence. That's what I like to see. Keep your eye on the cup with the ball. Here we go, Captain.
So it's definitely middle, right?
It ain't rocket science, Captain. Just pick one.
The ball's in the middle.
This dude is cheating. Yep.
Oh, no. That's too bad, Captain. Looks like you lose.
I was positive that's where the ball was.
The eyes play tricks. Sometimes the mind can't keep up.
Something tells me it's not my eyes playing tricks.
A nasty Bob, Captain. Thanks for the lettuce. Have yourself a fun day.
Hey, wait! Come back here!
Uh-huh.
You must have a good nose. All I can smell is the brains.
Oh. Okay, look, I want to go up and see Cosmo, but I also want to see what else is in the world.
You want to know a secret? I'm just an illusion, a specter. I'm not really here.
I couldn't tell. You look real enough to me.
You want to know another secret? Something big is happening. Something great. Do you want to hear about it?
If you're trying to con me into buying you around, it's not gonna work.
Oh, and that's it apparently. Oh, this just like looks out on the concourse. Watch this be the music that gets us muted.
Lots more ghosts hanging around. Something is making them come back.
I've seen some crazy things.
Oh.
Feels like I got something stuck in my throat.
You want something to wash it down?
Now this is a bartender you can trust.
Now that you mention it, I am a little parched. What's good here?
Whatever you get.
Then that's what I'll have. So, what's new? What's the latest gossip?
Did you hear about Seknov 9? Someone busted into the Monster Queen's fortress and robbed her blind.
Oh, you don't say.
She put up a pretty substantial bounty for their capture, too.
I should get going.
Hope you survive the next visit from Doom Guy.
Something's up.
Okay. Boy, the people that look like vibrantly colored small naked people. Sorry.
What's wrong, honey? You look terrible. This is a place to forget your troubles.
Got one thing left to do, and then I plan on doing some serious forgetting.
Alright, so there's an upgrade at the top of this disc. What's this?
You got me.
Oh, they also just stole your money. Yep.
Hey! This is turning into a real scut day.
Well, now I don't feel bad at all about the cash that I blew on all the other stuff.
What is that smell?
I wonder what percentage of people, like, reloaded the game at that point. Okay, so how do you think we get up to that thing? Choga dogs, noodles, kebabs, and foom pies. Normally, There we go. Normally, I'm a fan of things that are pies, but, you know, there's also, like, blood pie. I probably wouldn't like that very much. I didn't. Pardon me. I didn't think that I'd miss the banter as much as I do.
Maybe a gaudy bauble will make me feel better.
Sure, man. None of this money is gonna go to the Nova Corps at this point.
Might as well get something to commemorate the time my team ditched me. That's actually pretty cool. And buying it made me feel better.
Did I get a collectible? Groot will have something to say about this when you get back on board the Milano. Well, I mean, my actual objective's over there, but we found Drax.
Drax, bud. Is everything all right?
You believe that this is the edge of the universe, Peter Quill?
Well, yeah, because it is. You ever think what would happen if you just flew right through it?
I do not know. I lack the appropriate appendages for flight.
No, I mean, like, say you're standing at the edge of a cliff, right? Do you ever just get the sudden urge to jump?
That would be foolhardy.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't actually do it, but part of you still wants to.
No one should die without meaning, Peter Quill. My wife, Hovat, and my daughter, Camaria, they died without meaning.
I think I know what you mean, man. My mom when the Shatara game. She also died for no reason. They just shot her. But at least she's in a better place now. Right?
In Catathian religion, we believe that in order to reach Ulataf, one must lead a life filled with purpose. And that failure to do so results in banishment to Sarduth. Our families have been cast out of paradise, Peter Quill, and into nothing.
So that's why you come up here.
Yes. To feel close to them. Speak to them. Perhaps you think that sounds foolish.
No, not at all. You know, on Earth, a lot of people think that good people go to heaven and are reunited with their loved ones when they die.
This heaven sounds pleasant.
Yeah, it does. Thinking of her there, my mom, in heaven, got me halfway through the war. That and my hate for the Shatari who imprisoned me.
You desired revenge.
Yeah, I guess I did.
When Thanos murdered my family, for a long time I believed that their wasted lives would be redeemed if I took revenge on him. But then I realized Thanos cannot be killed.
But you did kill him.
Propaganda, Peter Quill. spread to quell fears after the war. The fabric of my being, I know he still lives. If you do not mind, Peter Quill, I would like to be left alone now.
Oh, yeah, sure, man.
Peter Quill.
Yeah.
I hope your mother found her way to heaven.
Music cuts off a little bit, oddly there. I like this version of Drax a lot more than the guy that bursts with uproarious laughter when somebody is expressing like some sort of personal self-esteem issue, you know, like he is in the second movie. Welcome to the end of the line. All time, space, and matter will eventually find its way into the rift and become nothing. Take a moment to stare into the abyss. Bask in how ultimately meaningless this whole reality experiment has been, and perhaps your current troubles will disappear. Once you finish, be sure to purchase a ticket to the Collector's Emporium to witness more cosmic oddities. I wonder if we can also find Gamora then. I'd sort of thought that, like, they'd be gone until the plot moved forward, but maybe Gamora's around and I just walked right past her at some point. Here she's not. Okay, 24 meters. We're almost there.
I hope Cosmo's in the office.
Bridge closed. Go away.
Doesn't look closed.
See soon. Nowhere security. Super official. Go other way. Alley.
I really need to see Cosmo.
Cosmo not in tower. He out there, Star-Lord. In alley.
Wait. How did you know my name?
Go. Or end up in Cosmo prison. You choose.
That seems pretty likely. However, we've got something just below here. And no idea how to get it. Yeah, this must be something that you gotta go further in to get. Leopard says, Drax is a character that needs a lot of quiet moments for his backstory and deeper character to develop. Can't really get that in a blockbuster movie. I guess it could be at least implied a little bit more clearly. And, like, I guess my feeling is you definitely can't get it if you're playing up the fact that the character is just a huge, distemperate asshole. Sorry, I want to know what's down here. Oh, nothing. That's actually not someplace that I can go. Water purification tank. I also continue to be concerned that people will mistake that as a critique of Dave Bautista in the role. I think that he did a great job.
Cosmo? You in here? Cosmo! Sure. Not weird at all. Cosmo is definitely somewhere in this maze of rotting brain matter.
Oh, is that what this is? Because I remember, like, what were they? The priests that came up to, Mantis. They were wearing this, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just some sort of, like, weird robes. But, yeah, maybe it was made out of celestial brain.
Just gotta find Cosmo. Then I can deal with the team. If I can find them.
Are you afraid, Peter Quill? I'm a brute and near invincible. I fear nothing. You, however, will perish in this maze.
Take alternate route. Why don't we head over here? It's one of those cases where I'm slightly worried about accidentally going the right way.
Oh, I hate mazes. Especially stinking brain mazes. Okay, dude. Deep breath. Deep breath.
I am Groot.
Stop being so nice to him. Growl, grumble, hiss.
Flark! I give myself a heart attack.
Oh, Blark. Is that like a cube of brain matter that they've processed? Oh, hold on. It's over there.
Cosmo! Cosmo!
If anybody's wondering, this is his maximum movement speed right now. Yeah, and Leopard says definitely a writer's choice there in the movie. Yeah, it's a small point. It's one that, like, it's especially notable, that the Drax thing, if you watch the two Guardians of the Galaxy movies back to back. I feel like every character gets served in the same way, except for Drax, who comes off being a lot different.
Look at what we got here.
Watch it, Star-Lord.
And what's a filthy, scut-stained Terran doing out here, Rawson?
Hiding's what I think, Garrick.
Terrans always be hiding.
'Cause everybody knows Terrans are scrawny.
And good for eating.
If you're into that.
We might be into that. Except for the bounty.
Hey, guys. Wouldn't happen to know where Cosmo's office is, would you? I get the distinct feeling that you're looking for someone of the Earth persuasion. I get it, man. I get it. Us Earthers, we all look the same. It's not like you guys who very clearly look different.
Get to the point, Terran.
The point is I can help you find who you're actually looking for.
Terrans do all look the same.
Except this Terran's got a word on his back. Just like the bounty says.
What's that word on your back say?
I heart nowhere?
Or maybe it says Star-Lord. Either way. Get him!
We've been hired to clobber some Terran with words on his jacket.
Lots of people have jackets.
Oh boy. Could be baiting into stomping. Okay, where would I want it to stomp? Here, maybe?
Wait. This lady ain't want him alive?
Nope.
Dead.
Lady H, whatever Lady Hellbender's paying you, I'll double it.
No dice. You don't cross Lady H.
Triple. I'll triple it.
Yeah, now, Ross.
So, I feel like I need to get them to stomp on something.
Anybody think to bring refreshments?
Okay, what am I missing?
Can we just talk about this?
I don't see anything around.
Get crushed. Okay. Yep, time out. Woo! Heart is pumping. Guys, it's very clear that we're evenly matched.
Ha! No, we ain't. We're completely invincible.
Oh, well, that sucks, but we're all professionals here, right? Right? Maybe we can work something out.
Peter! Shoot now! We need to keep them separated! Draw them apart before shooting, Peter!
Try to move now! Nice of you to show up, Gamora!
Oh, whoops, I messed that up.
She's gonna...
This whole thing was a setup from the
Crap.
start!
We're gonna be the ladies' favorites!
So how do we draw them apart?
Teamwork when it's on the other side! I'm on it! Big guy is not back!
Ouch.
I knew something was up from the start!
Okay, I can't take another one of those.
Here they come! Miss us? This has got my name on it! But we need to split them up! We can beat him! We just need to be smart!
When you need something smashed, you call us!
Hit on a swivel!
Okay, I'm out of ice juice.
You two better take it!
Isn't security supposed to be tied on nowhere?
Almost got the band back together!
Crap, I think I missed that.
These pathetic rugrats easily enough! Drop them, Gamora!
Peter!
What is happening?
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
Of course you would remember that. And then I ask you if you packed your lunch and you give me a blank stare.
I'll be careful, Mom. I always am.
Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
That last line, that's why I reacted in the last episode when he, like, opened it right on the bed. And last time we took a look at all this stuff, so now we're free to just go directly to her room and grab it. But we saw in the previous scene that he, like, he opens it up right on the spot. And it's like, dude. Alright, yeah, just didn't remember which door it was. We did look at this, right? Yep.
I knew you wouldn't wait. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter? It's something that's a part of you. Like your name. Before your father returned to space...
Ugh, Mom...
I know it sounds crazy and that you've never believed me, but something has changed. And now more than ever, you need to trust me. And maybe this will help.
Whoa.
Easy there, cowboy. These belong to your father. I used to think he left these for our protection. But they might as well be paperweights. Still, if they're enough to convince you of who he really was, then maybe they're protection enough.
Protection from what?
Your father wasn't just from another planet, Peter. He was important. And important men have enemies.
What do you mean, important?
He was king. Of an entire world. Called Spartax. Far, far away. And he was a great leader. And the way you look after people, Peter, I know you're going to be just like him. But leading is never easy. Your father left to protect us. And for 13 years it worked. But now something's coming. I know we're being watched.
Mom, if you really wanted to play a game that bad, you could have just said so.
I hope I'm wrong, Peter. I really do. But being the son of a king on any planet means that you are going to have a target on your back for the rest of your life. And you're plenty brave, but you're gonna have to be smart too. Things may get messy. I'm gonna let Kubrick out. I'll be right back.
Sick. Oh shit.
No!
This is gonna be especially difficult without my rocket boots.
Holy crap! Invaders from outer space?
Nope, no dodging.
Please run!
Crap.
Go! What the hell, buddy? What are you doing there?
You scuts got lucky.
We almost murdered
The word is murdered.
That's what he said. Sheesh, no use being pediatric.
Oh, crap.
Would kill a lot of you. But not you, Mr. Big Words. Nope. Lady H wanted you alive.
Not you alive.
Well, then you have failed your mission. Miserably. Peter Quill. These lackluster bounty hunters claim Lady Hellbender hired them to kill us.
Hey, we ain't no slouches. We're part of a league now.
No. Not a league. It's a legion.
What's the difference?
Don't know.
And don't care, because we ain't slouches.
Could you guys keep it down? I need to think.
Hope you think better than you fight.
Huh? Because he couldn't fight very good. I get it.
Peter Quill is a mostly adequate warrior.
Ouch, dude.
That was a compliment.
Won't be long in these clabber traps.
Not us. Friends will be breaking us out soon.
Real soon.
Then you'll wish we did.
Did anybody else see puppies? Or was that just me? Anyway, this, it turns out, is the beginning of Chapter 7, and so far, based on, the flow of everything, it's worked real well to do 2 chapters per episode, so, yeah, there were no problems streaming, so we're going to go ahead and overwrite the current save, and I will say thank you to everybody for joining us for Episode 3 of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. It sometimes swings rather abruptly from, comedic hijinks to much more serious beats, but so didn't the movies, which is sort of my my anchor point for what the franchise is like. So I'm enjoying it a whole bunch. Also, yes, Sam Melander, I didn't have a chance to acknowledge it, what with the big fight happening, but Sam Melander went, you gotta keep them separated. And that was it's killing me because I was actually trying to remember it the entire fight. That was Offspring. Am I remembering the band correctly? I really liked them for a very specific point in my in my life. Also, Sam Leonard does say, I'm of a certain age. Nothing like giving a 16-year-old a pair of blasters. Also, Mom, nothing like giving a 16-year-old a pair of blasters where you sort of casually aim them in his direction and with your fingers on the trigger. And yeah, she aimed them away before she pulled the trigger, but even if you think they're not working, they're also space ray guns, and who the hell knows what. It was a small point. I was very nervous when she was aiming them towards Peter. We do have reason to believe that he does survive that particular encounter with his mom, but still keep proper discipline, trigger discipline, everybody. And Sam Lander says, I believe so, yes. Also, on our way out, I had intended to bring this up, but Dougler93 did a very fun stream on Sunday evening with Mia and 2 other people whose names I've forgotten, one of whom said that she doesn't stream at all, and then another friend of his who I'm just not as familiar with, but also with Mia. And they created characters in a role-playing system called Demigods, which was very interesting. And I believe the concept of what Dougler would like to do as a running series is get a sense for what the gameplay systems are of different tabletop RPGs by going through the specifics of character creation with a group of people. And I think that's a really interesting idea, because character creation is one of the first things that you're liable to. It's sort of your entry point for any tabletop RPG. You start with maybe what's the basic premise, modern day fantasy, sci-fi, superheroes, but then the first thing that you actually do tends to be building a character, and to do that on stream with other people is an interesting way to start to get a little bit of familiarity for what the system is. I'd also never heard of Demigod, so it was interesting, and I guess it's still in active development, but if anybody missed that live, you can find that over on Dougler93. I am out of time, so what we're going to do here is not exit to the main menu where it will be playing some licensed music, and instead find somebody fun to raid. I just wanted to bring that up because that was a particularly interesting and is an interesting concept for a stream, and I hope that he does that a little bit more. That's it. I wanted to thank Markwak for the cheer, Patikan and Mia for the resubscriptions, and everybody else for hanging out and chatting, and again to Markwak for pulling up that thread, because I meant what I said. It is every at least once a year I will go and find that and just read Bill Dungsroman's complete just evisceration of that guy, and it's so satisfying. And as you heard, very much enjoyed revisiting that. Now let's go find somebody fun to raid, and we'll see you probably on Thursday for another stream. Until next time, you guys, thank you very much, and I hope you have a great night.